Hey everyone, it's Ryan with Stock Investing and Trading 101. Today I'm doing week 5 of my weekly portfolio update. We're going to talk about how my trades and my portfolio performed during the last week, my current positions going into next week, and a little bit about my strategy. So overall for the week, it was relatively kind of a boring, flat week. We managed to end the week very slightly positive. Compared to the S&P 500, we kind of slightly outperformed. The market was down about 1% on the S&P 500, and on the NASDAQ, it was about the same, down about 1%. So we slightly outperformed the market, but overall, I think it was a kind of boring week, at least for me. So currently, what I've been doing is kind of trimming my positions. I have a lot of cash ready because stocks, in my opinion, are just very high right now. So I have cash ready. Hopefully, I can buy a little bit cheaper. But what I'm doing, because it's kind of flat, I'm taking advantage of that. I'm selling theta, I'm selling time decay. So even if the stocks don't move much, I'm still profiting because the contracts I'm selling are expiring because of theta. But let's first look at my stock positions. As you guys know, I love to sell covered calls. So selling premium is a big part of my strategy. So currently I'm selling covered calls on Realty Income, AT&T, Cedar Fair, General Electric. I have 300 shares. And SH, which is a short S&P fund, and Kinder Morgan. On top of that, I have a lot of tech investments and dividend growth stocks. I want to have the best of both worlds, so I want to have a lot of growth, but at the same time, I like collecting dividends. So we have companies like AbbVie, Apple, J&J, Google, all the basic tech names, Pepsi, Amazon. We have a little bit of everything here, but all in all, our positions are trimmed quite significantly. I'm not holding a lot of stocks at the moment, although I do have, a decent amount of exposure. I have quite a bit of cash ready on the sidelines. I'm also selling covered calls on AMD. So we got about $730 premium. The contract expires on the 30th. So if this gets assigned, we'll end up making, I think, $200 or $300 profit. If it doesn't get assigned, we'll keep the full $730 premium, which will lower our cost basis into the mid 70s. Also holding a few hedges. You see VXX, UVXY, a little bit of SQQQ. So I have kind of a little bit of everything. I have some long exposure, I have some hedges and short exposure, and I also have some dividends and some time decay theta. So I'm kind of benefiting a little bit in no matter where the market goes at this point. So that's pretty much my stock holdings. I had a few options get assigned today. My Kroger call got assigned, which is great. I meant for most of these to get assigned. That way I can get my cash back and move into a different position with profit. Also, VALE, we ended that position making profit, which I wanted to get out of that, and it ended up going down after hours, so kind of great timing. And also a couple more. I think we have SQQQ, which got assigned, and MGM, which you see right here. So our MGM calls and our stocks got assigned. We made profits on all of those positions. So let's look at our option positions. Currently, pretty much the majority of my options are all short, which means I sold these options to take in credit. That way I can benefit from time decay, and it's kind of like being the house of the casino. So I'm selling these options on GE, AT&T, all of the stocks that I mentioned before, relatively short-term options. I'm also holding some UVXY calls expiring on the 20th of next month, November 20th, and also some longer term ones expiring in December and January. And lastly, I have some long-term contracts on Kron, which aren't working out very well, and Cedar Fair, which also are down about 15% currently. These are just longer term options expiring March 2021 on Cedar Fair. But all in all, that's my current portfolio. Nearly 50% of the portfolio is in cash, so pretty much I'm looking for a buying opportunity. Our portfolio is up about 5% for the past month, which is just over $1,000. So I'm pretty pleased so far, and hopefully next week we can outperform once again, like we have been for the past 5 weeks. So if you like the video, guys, I'd be interested in hearing your positions, how you performed, if you took any of the trades. Just want to hear what you guys have to say. So don't forget to drop a comment, smash that like button, subscribe to the channel, and stay tuned for more.